What's going on, everybody? A Delicious Mango back again with another YouTube video. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I've got a great gameplay for you, and really more importantly than the gameplay, I'm going to be going through how I've been able to solo queue in diamond level ranked and been able to gain RP. And I'm even showing you guys that this is possible even in a glitched game in which I had no ability to loot out of Loba staff and no ability to loot death boxes. Yes, it's this weird looting glitch that's been going on for quite a while now, but even if you have these circumstances, you can in fact succeed in solo queue ranked, and I'm going to give you the tips that I believe are helping me to level up through ranked and reach Masters and reach Apex Predator solo queuing. And of course, these tips will work if you have a team as well. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So right off the bat, obviously you gotta land on a map to get the game started, and landing is a lot more intricate than you might think. You could just jump to your favorite spot. Everyone knows on my stream, if you guys are watching on twitch.tv, the link's in the top of the description, that I love Bonsai. I love going to Bonsai Plaza. I love landing right at the top of the Reveri Lounge. It's so much fun. I love the verticality. I love all that, but it's not always the smartest place to land. The smartest place to land, if you guys can pull this off, and it's not always possible, is landing by yourself. You want to be able to land in a spot where it's uncontested for you and your team to be able to loot up fully. And the last thing you want to do is land on a spot where other people are going right to your building. If you're landing, let's say, in estates and people are landing right in that big middle building and you don't have anywhere else to go, you had to go to estates, do not try and 50-50 that building with them. That is purely a RNG, random luck test. So you're just going to see who can get the better shield and the better gun, and you will come in 20th or 19th place and you will lose RP quickly that way. I'd say maybe one of the most important things you can do in this game is pick a good landing spot. And one of the ways to pick a good landing spot is simply just wait. If you see 60 people are still in the jump ship and you're already halfway across the map, jump backwards. Don't feel like you have to jump towards where you're going. Don't feel like you have to jump towards where the dropship is driving towards. You can jump backwards. If you're driving past docks and you see no one jumped docks early on, go ahead and jump and go back there. If you see an open spot, especially an open named location, you should go ahead and claim it. You should try and get there. There's going to be tons of loot for you and your team, and you'll be able to safely rotate into the next spot with loot in hand, and you would not have to take an early, very lucky and RNG dependent fight. And that's the first tip to help you save some of that early -48 disaster games that you sometimes can have when 50-50ing a drop with another team. Now, you can find videos all over YouTube about which guns are the best and why you should only be running double R99 and why Volt and Mastiff is the way to go, or why you should be running a longbow and a G7. And guys, I'm gonna be honest, the best weapons that you can pick up in this game, they do exist. There is a class of weapons that are above others. For example, I think we could all agree that an R99 is better than a P2020. Some things just make sense. But when you're picking your two guns, you want to pick guns that complement each other. You don't want to pick up two shotguns and leave yourself with no range. You don't want to pick up a charge rifle and a G7 and leave yourself with nothing to fight someone up close with. You want to pick guns that are going to be able to complement you in a close range battle and in a long range battle. So for example, if you're like me or you watch me on Twitch, you see a lot of the times I like to run Volt and Hemlock, or R99 and Hemlock, or perhaps an R301 and a Mastiff. You'll sometimes even see me run a Volt and a Longbow or a Sentinel. You guys can see the trend here. You want one gun that you can fight people at range with, and one gun that you can fight people up close with. Some people like to run Volt and R99, and that's okay. You need to use the Volt as a AR, but really I don't suggest running double submachine gun or submachine gun and shotgun unless you've got a great shot, unless you're almost a pro at that point and you can hit all your difficult shots from range with an R99. If you can do that, more power to you. But for the majority of players, I do think it's very important to have one ranged gun and one up close gun so that you can be prepared for any fight you find yourself in. Now, something I think is very important and is not very often talked about in ranked tip videos like this is you need to find a way to win a fight or third party a fight early so that you can get safe, now hear me say that word again, safe kill points. that you can then take later on into the match. And as you get better placement, those kill points are eventually worth more and more. As you guys are familiar with rank, you guys know that kills at the beginning aren't worth that much. Kills as you win are worth a huge amount. So you guys do want to get some kill points early. Like I've told people on my Twitch stream all the time, all you need is 5 kill points total. You don't have to go run the lobby and get a 20 bomb to get max points. You getting a 20 bomb and you getting 5 assists in a win gets you the exact same amount of rank points. So why do I say you should try and find a team early and fight them early? It's simply because you have less of an opportunity to be third-partied early in the game when more of the map is outside or is safe, is not swallowed up by the ring yet. If the ring is bigger and you've got more map to cover, just common sense dictates that there's going to be more teams around the map. So if you wait to take your last fight in ring 4, everyone's going to be right around you. If you wait and take your first fight in ring 2, you might still be safe. So my best suggestion for getting kill points early is try to fight a team. If you hear someone that you can third party, maybe do it safely from a distance with your Hemlock or your G7 or your Sniper, whatever you want. Try and get a couple kills. If you can really jump in there and clean up a squad, go for it. But I do recommend that you try and make that move within the first ring closing or before the second ring begins to close. If you can pull that off, you'll probably avoid the third party and you'll be in much better shape heading into the later parts of the game. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Rotate to the middle of the ring, get there quickly, and earn your placement points. I don't know how many times I've played with randoms solo queuing, and we'll have all 5 kill points for sure because we've killed 2 or 3 squads early on, and they hear a fight and they want to run towards it. Guys, I am telling you right now, that is a recipe for disaster. If you're trying to be the most efficient ranked player you can, you need to be heading towards that middle ring and let other squads fight each other. Think about it this way. If you've already got max kill points, nothing matters to you as far as gaining more kill points other than getting a better placement or winning the game. Going and putting yourself at risk fighting another team just risks your life more frequently. And if you die, you're going to lose out on a lot of placement points, which in turn boosts your kill points, and you're going to lose out on a lot of total rank points. So hear me when I say this. You should be trying to rotate into the middle ring and try to predict the final ring by around ring 2 or ring 3. If you watch any of the ALGS tournaments, that's the Apex Legends Global Series, you'll see the professional teams are trying to get to the ring right away. You don't necessarily have to do that in ranked, but if you've got some kill points, go ahead and try and get to where you think the final ring is going to be. Let other teams fight each other. No, it's not necessarily camping, but you do want to wait for these other teams to kind of kill each other. Let them do the dirty work for you so that you can keep getting those sweet placement points, and eventually you'll be climbing the ranks much faster. I tell people this all the time: value placement points more. Try and get into that top 10. Try and get into that top 5. If you can win a fight in the first 5 squads and say you've got 1 squad down, you've got 2 or 3 kill points, and there's 15 squads left, see if you can avoid taking a fight until there's only 7 squads left. See if you can get into that final ring and claim the best spot on the map so that you have the best opportunity to win. This is probably the most important tip I can give, is prioritize positioning on the map in the final circles and rotation. You do not have to take every fight, but you do have to get in the ring if you want to win. As the greatest Jedi of all time, Obi-Wan Kenobi once said, "It's over, Anakin, I have the high ground." And I like to imagine that that was about a ring 6 situation on Mustafar. As he's fighting Anakin, he knows the ring is about to close and he has the high ground. His squad is going to win and take home those sweet rank points. Well, maybe this analogy doesn't exactly fit, but you get the idea, guys. At the end of the game, when you're very, very close to the end of the game, maybe there's 4 squads left or 3 squads left. Maybe it's a really small ring and there's still 6 squads left. The team with the high ground is the team in the best spot. They're able to shoot down on other people and they're simply able to hide behind their cover a lot better than any other team is. So guys, if you don't hear anything, in late game circles, you probably want the high ground. Now obviously, if you're getting high ground that's outside of the next circle, you don't want that. You're gonna have to leave that anyway. But trying to get the highest spot on the map that's inside the next ring is crucial. High ground works in every single shooter game. It works in any game, public lobby, ranked games, bronze level, Apex Predator, tournament play. High ground is crucial. If you guys can secure the high ground, you might secure yourself the win. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been outstanding supporting me on Twitch so far. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have made it all the way through this video, please do like the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell, because subscriptions don't always do a whole lot on YouTube, but if you hit that notification bell, it'll tell you anytime a video of mine goes live. Guys, I appreciate you so much. Good luck solo queuing. It's hard, but it's fulfilling. It's worth it. Good luck gaining that RP. Maybe I'll see you all up at Apex Predator soon. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.